What's up guys, it's OpenBuildRepeat here, and a couple weeks ago I threw a poll out asking what kind of videos you guys would like to see, and most of you guys said behind the scenes and how I create most of my videos. So here it is guys, I'm going to show you something I use for most of my videos, especially my talking head shots and some of my building. It's my one stand studio. Now, this stand wasn't my idea. Actually, it was inspired by DSLR video shooter, and I'll shoot his link down below. He created it just to make an easier way for him to start creating videos without messing around with lighting stands, with a tripod, with wires going everywhere, with some side lights, you name it. There's lots of things I have to set up before I start my video. And sometimes it discourages me just thinking about all the things I have to set up. Now this stand makes it all easier and puts it all on one stand and makes me want to press that record button more often. Now being on wheels is great as I could change my background whenever I want to. I could be here and I can move it here. And I don't have to mess around with the lights and everything is pretty consistent. Or I could move it here. So again, everything moves with it. It's all on wheels and I don't have to move my lights, my camera, or my mic. But you get the idea guys. It just makes it really easy to move around, especially if you have a small room like I do. Let me show you how I built it. Now the foundation of the stand is this impact folding base stand that I got from Amazon. It has wheels of course, and if I wanted to fold it up I could. Now on top of that I put a 42-inch focus grip boom arm, and connected to that is my key light. Now the key light is my Aperture Amarin 100D, and for my softbox I used the Aperture Lantern light. Now the key light's great and I like that it creates the shadows, but sometimes the shadows are a little too harsh, so I do have a side light. For the side light I use the Aperture MC light connected with the magic arm from SmallRig. Now what's great about this magic arm from SmallRig is that I can maneuver it everywhere. What's great about all these lights is I can control it all from the aperture light called Sidus. Now before I go any further, you can't forget to put sandbags at the bottom of the base of the stand. Now the reason why you need these is because it does get pretty heavy and you want to make sure it's secure. Now the next thing I put on there is a super clamp, which is going to hold my camera. To hold my camera, I have a ball joint that I had from one of my old tripods. The powerhouse that's controlling pretty much all of this is my camera, the Sony a7C. Now for my mic, I have the Sony ECM B1M. Now what's great about this mic, it's plug and play. There's no wires I have to worry about, and everything's controlled on the back of the mic. There's noise cancellation capabilities. I can change the volume from the back of the mic, and I also could change the direction in which the sound's recording from. Just one less thing to worry about. Now for my lens, I have the Sony G lens 20mm with the f1.8. On top of that, I put the Peter McKinnon Polar Pro DND filter with 2 to 5 stop with the mist filter on there. Reason being because I'm in Florida and it's kind of like putting sunglasses on your camera. It also helps with some of the glare and soften the skin, yada yada. Sometimes I use this one stand when I'm building, but I use it mainly as a key light. When I do builds, I actually start removing the magic arm and I place that as the side light. And my camera is usually set up on a separate tripod because if you watch some of my videos, I like to change different angles. And again, when you're switching around shots, having a key light on wheels helps out a lot. Now, for storage, I could just adjust the focus arm and make it stand up straight and stuff it in the corner. Now I know some of you guys might be wondering how much all this was, and I'll translate it to Lego. Now for the stand and not the camera, we're looking at probably a Star Destroyer and maybe an Everyone is Awesome set. Now for the camera and my setup, you're looking at maybe a fleet of Star Destroyers, 4 of them maybe, and then maybe the Lego Superstar Adidas shoe, a plus or minus a shoe. But again, a little bit overkill, but I enjoy this. And for those who are like, oh man, that's a lot of money, go, if you have a Lego City and you have some modulars. Just a disclaimer, guys, you don't need all of this to start a video. I started YouTube using my phone and some inexpensive lights, and also a mic, and some good ideas. And that's all I really needed, but that's pretty much it, guys. I enjoy the videography part, I enjoy the Lego, and I'm glad I can mesh them all together for you. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ooh, don't forget to drop that like. Appreciate all of you. See you guys on the next one. Bye.